Hi, Mark Alderman from Alderman Chevrolet Buick GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership. And here's my update after 2,195 miles. So far, the Hummer EV is just blowing my expectations away, which I'll tell you, my expectations were super high. Now, I mentioned how the four-wheel steering, I think, is one of the best features on this vehicle and most underrated. And I'm not talking about crab walk, I'm just talking about overall handling. But to add to that, the braking is absolutely incredible, especially with one pedal driving. I've been doing one pedal driving in my area, trips less than 2 hours. My range is now about 420 miles, and I'm probably 1.75 miles per kilowatt hour. But braking is far superior to a vehicle anything remotely close to this size. And actually, it might even be better than vehicles much smaller than this. I'm very, very impressed with the braking. Now, I'm not sure why the braking is so awesome on this vehicle. Some of it could be weight in dry conditions. And so I'm curious about what is going to be the expectations for, or what's going to be the norm for safe driving. Typically, you got 30, 35, 40,000 miles on an ICE vehicle, but with the added weight of the EV, I'm wondering if that's going to be 25,000 miles. And so that's something to stay tuned for. Now, I did just get my retractable tonneau cover installed. I will tell you that this is a really hard thing to install, and it's definitely a two-person job installed here at the dealership. But overall, absolutely love it. Now, a couple of things here. You can't really program it to only open or only close to a certain point. For example, I like to have one of those things that flips over the tailgate for my mountain bike, and I can't have it on with a retractable tonneau cover unless I want to manually stop it. But I just push a button here and this opens up. There's the bike cover that I was talking about, or the tailgate cover I was talking about. And now I can, so if I wanted to and I had that on there, I could try to stop it, and it's just by pressing the button another time, and I could stop it right there. That would be fine. And so fully close it there. But overall, really love the looks of it, and that's going to be a game changer. And so let's see, other things. I will tell you I've got a nagging little issue with the window indexing here. And so I don't know if it'll do it now, but the window is catching on this. And interestingly enough, if you open it and close it over and over, it doesn't tend to catch it as much. It's usually got to sit for a little bit, and then it catches. So we're working on that. GM's helping us out, and we'll get that figured out. As far as the range goes, like I said, here in Rutland, I'm up to 1.75 miles per kilowatt. That's mostly one pedal driving, which took more getting used to than I thought, but I absolutely love it. I did have a problem also. This mirror broke in the car wash. We have a great car wash here, and what it has is it's got the things that hang down. They're called C-channel cleaners, and so it hangs down, and then the vehicle goes on the conveyor and it drags over the vehicle. And so with the shape of this mirror, what happens is when I fold the mirrors like this, okay, just with that shape, that thing comes down and it grabs this part of the mirror and it pops it out and then all the way. And somehow one grabbed hold of this, and just given the shape here, you wonder how much pressure does it take for that to break. So GM covered it, and they took the old mirror back and they're studying it. And so I'm confident, I'm hoping that's a one-off. I'm documenting all my car washes, or all my trips through the car wash for that. Inside, the front area is very, the HVAC system's outstanding. In the back area, it's a little underwhelming, and on super hot days, that can be tough. The roofs, a lot of people ask about the roof panels. And I will say that today's a very hot day in Vermont, and you could feel the temperature change from here on up. So if you're a taller person, and you live in a warmer climate, that's going to be a pain for you, and you can't tint it. Other people online can tell you more about that, but tinting's not really available. But otherwise, the handling is incredible. It feels like so much smaller vehicle, and it's the quickness, it's the four-wheel steering, also the camera system. So I will tell you, the camera system switches automatically and is quite intuitive. So for example, here's where I park over here at the dealership, and what I do is I park on the right hand side over here, and I pull it straight back, and then I do a U-turn. Well, the front camera automatically comes on, and I found it's very, very accurate and precise and really helps you. And so let me just show you what we do here. So, and I'll figure out how many paces. Let's see. I'm gonna go right here. How many paces is this across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can't quite get to 16. So just about 16 paces. But as I'm doing the U-turn around and I come around, you'll see dynamic grid lines in the front. Automatically shows the view of the front camera because we're close to something and the grid lines are spot on. So if the grid line shows that you're gonna make it, I can only tell you that 100% of the time it's shown that I'm gonna make it, I've made it. So I'm gonna show another video because I could not actually make that U-turn with a bolt. And so I'm super excited about that. So between the cameras, the incredible braking, and also the acceleration, instant torque, it feels like I'm driving something half the size of this. And so super excited. I'm looking forward to the next 2,195 miles. If you'd like to learn more about Alderman's, you can click the Learn More button below, or there's a link in the description, or come see one of our incredible vehicles here at Alderman Chevrolet Buick GMC, Route 7 South in Rutland.